comes a new challenger. Shoryuken! Hadouken! Tiger! Shoryuken! What's wrong? Get up! What's wrong? Get up! What's wrong? Get up! Tiger uppercut! Pay attention! Fists of mine! No escape! Shin! Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Still slugging it out here. Can't tech the throw? All right. They hit each other. Takes a trip. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a tender throw, ends the round. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Throws him. What's next? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Taking stock. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Grabs him. Player 1 needs defense. That attack ends it. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Opts for the throw. We have super arts at the ready for both players, and they are just itching for a chance to pull the trigger. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Who's it gonna be? Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The timer is down to half. Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. All that effort for so little payoff. All right, what's coming up next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Does a good job of pushing back. From up above. Not much time left in this round. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining smart play to stop the opponent there.
Not good
10
enough.
seconds! What's the plan? Still slugging it out at this range. KO! Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Check with the low tiger shot. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. They were expecting that drive impact. Big throws. All right, what's coming up next? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Both fighters planning something? Jumps up. Tiger knee to the sternum. Going in. Super arc on. Burnout activates. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blink. Close range projectile. They're in range. We gonna see it meets them air to air. Breaks through with the throw. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. We have a super art on deck. Knew the throw was coming. Going in. All the throw connects. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Shows off a parry. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Both sides getting ready. That back row was huge. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? They push their way out of the corner. What are they gonna do? Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Okay, here, nothing stops this train. Connects with the throw. Noticeable life lead. This could lead to some big damage. Great job. Awesome! Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Blue. Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Stay out of my business.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Yeah!
Starts with a jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Nails the anti-air. Trying to read each other here? Coming through. Just out of range for that throw. Life lead opens up. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
Lays down a seismic hammer.
Oh, easy tech.
Finishes it with the anti-air.
Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win. A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air.
Impaler. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Life lead opens up. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Saw that low heavy coming. Goes for the throw. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Long, low attack hits. Can they create enough finishes with the throw? Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big throws. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Smart play with the throw. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Time to reassess the situation? The throw whips. Both fighters planning something? Will we see a drive impact? Goes. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage.
Fights back with authority.
Drive impact misses. Not much uses their drive gauge. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Low heavy, but no go. All the throw connects. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Escapes the corner. Poses them. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive on the flatline zone? This match ain't over yet. Opens with a jump, goes to the air. Jump meets them air to air. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1, all the throw connects. Amazing. Crowns them from above. Player 1 is barely, nothing stops this train. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Connects with the throw. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. What are they gonna do? Jumps! Medium kick. The jump is denied. Are you kidding me? Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Sangya. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin. I'll take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. No good up high. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Trips him up. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to KO. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Gets the jump-in. Knockdown. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. The super armor does its job. Throws them to negate the block. Alright, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Sticks the jump. Ooh, will this critical art hit? Low on life, but not low in spirits as the critical art comes into play. This could shift things in the match drastically. I think they want to calm things down and reset the pace. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Blocks it. Scrap sneaks in the throw. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Knockdown. Player 1 has the meter lead. Grabs him. Taking stock. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws him. What's next? Hits him with a stopping block. Throws him to negate the block. Takes a trip. Doing some quick planning? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Going in. Jump. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 can't afford mistakes, but sneaks in the throw. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The jump in catches them. They hit each other. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Superb reactions on display. Going in, looking for a chance. Smart play with the throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jump. Not much life difference. Jumps in. What'll happen here? Both of our combatants are cooking up some. Can this drive bring them back? Their life is hanging by a thread. The low kick hits. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? A real test of nerves here. So little life left. Closes it out. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for the throw. Curls him from above. Oh man, this is a scary ring. Oh my, the throw tag. With super arts into play. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. The low kick hit. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Let's go!
It doesn't kill. They're still in this. This is the top club from Hard. What a clutch blow heavy. Do they have what it takes to anticipate that? Oh, but you're grounded. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting
the win out of that absolute carnage!
Jamie. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Gets to counter it. All right. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Are they going to fill up their super meter for a small advantage or concentrate on the offensive? This is a real back and forth match for Smith. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Decide to spend the meter to open up some more chances. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean. Get some. Player one may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Fight.
Checking their opponent. What'll happen this time? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Trips them up. Okay, creating some space here. Anything could happen here. Decides to meet them in the air. Time's the only thing moving here. Takes a trip. Feeling out the spacing. Trying to read each other here? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Knockdown. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Jumps. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Uses the meter for a guaranteed win. Smart choice. Goes for the sure bet and ends it. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Who's gonna make a move? Player one has the super meter lead and may want to try to press the attack. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Player one will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Trying to read each other here? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Time's the only thing moving here. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Jumps in. Charges forward. Jump KO. Player two is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four. Fight.
Jumps up. The next round is beginning. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Will we see a drive impact? Going in. Solid anti-air to continue the corner push. Not much life left, but their drive OD in there. This is the last round. Who's going to come out on top?
Fight round.
Start things off. It's a good spot to use the super.
Can they make the most of this?
Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Jumps.
There's a change of side.
Boots him and takes a swing.
Tries to act tricky, but with the attack. Okay, here we go.
Did we see a drive impact?
Knocked him out of the air.
Tons of space between the fighters now.
Drops them from the air. Drops them. Jump. What now? Solid anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. He drops them hard.
Player one needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback.
Catches them out. Amazing.
It is over.
Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Lily. DJ. Here comes a new challenger.
Beginning.
Round one. Fight. Get ready, move.
Stay down.
Baby. Hey.
Stay down.
Round two. Fight. Get ready, move.
Too bad.
Hey. DJ wins. Blanca. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Easily escapes. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Grabs them, knockdown.
You're
Throws
on
him.
my way.
What's next? Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Medium kick. A drive up tap to close it. Player one must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Goes for the jump in to start the round.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Nice solid counter. Gets a crucial back throw in. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Nice toss-up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. The jump in is denied. Takes a trip. Lots of life to play with. And full S goes for the super art. The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it. Will we see a drive impact? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Sneaks in the throw.
Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The low is denied. Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep their momentum? What are they thinking here? Player one is leading in meter, but how will they utilize that advantage? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up next? Big low reaching heavy. Gets rocked by the vertical roll. Backstep rolling attack. Going in. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player two is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? In with a backstep roll. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Quick drop. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Not much life difference. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Solid anti-air. The low kick hit. Quick medium poke. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knocked them out of the air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Both of them want to pull the trigger so badly. No! Critical art closes it out! No hype man needed. This is the final round. From above! Who will come out on top in this final round? Backstep rolling attack? Hit back with the overdrive vertical. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. That's a big gap. Who's going to in with the crossover? Scuffles. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Fights back with authority. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Nakotsugeki to the face. Just rushes in. Low heavy. Crowns him from above. Yo, the special forces don't play! Delta Red Assault! Oh, they saw that they had the game! Who were they swinging at? Throws! Back to the court! Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Who's gonna take it and whiffs? They're wide open! They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Burn out, but low heavy with authority! Player one clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's